Okay, guys, I want to talk about one of my most favorite penny stocks right now is ABAT. That is in my buy zone. A lot of the stocks that on my watch list were kind of red here, but yeah, look at this weekly chart here on ABAT. You can see that we had touched this upper channel here, which is really extremely hard to do on a weekly chart. We went from 70 cents all the way up to $4, making over a 400% return in a matter of a week. So when I'm looking at this chart here, I like to see, well, what am I looking for these buy zones? It's a lot easier to confirm it too with the daily. If you look at the daily too, it has this nice upper band touch, so that qualifies for a momentum trade, and I wait for pullbacks. And if you took this here, I would have took this here on the EMA 10 easily on the daily, and you made well over 44% on this here, from this move here all the way to this high. I'm always targeting 10% returns. So I knew the market was kind of looking a little shaky, right? And so I'm eyeing this EMA 50. A lot of the times I don't mind taking this right here on the EMA 50. But I also have to look at what is going to give me the better entry. You have to look at the daily 50 and the weekly EMA 20. And if I look at the weekly EMA 20, it gave me a better signal. Yeah, it went a little lower. That's totally fine. But I saw that the weekly EMA 50 or weekly EMA 20 was at a buck 50. And then the daily EMA 50 was at 160. So I can get a 10-cent better average. If I just do the weekly chart. And that's what I did. So I'm liking this company here. It tells me like it can get going once it does. I mean, look at this massive volume, 38 million, went up 60%, 46% with 40 million, another 20%. It went up massive. You would think that, we're going to have some type of big bounce coming here soon. We also have massive support right here on this gap here. If you look at this gap here, this little gap here that, we'll see if it wants to fill it. It's right here from 126 to 130. And you can see, you can draw it up here, this little gap here. So does price want to come here? It absolutely can, but I'm trusting the system that we bounce big on this EMA 20 on the weekly, okay? So this is a rare setup here. I do know that, long term, this is in a downtrend because the weekly EMA 50 is at the top. But I do know that, we can have a nice bounce here as the daily EMA 50 is at the very bottom. So I really want to see something happen here. I think if we're going to get a bounce, it's going to be very soon, within a day or two. And if I'm wrong, well, my stop loss is 15%. So I draw my data and price range right here. My stop loss, I got it in at 150. So you can kind of go right here, draw it about 15%. And you can see around 126 is your stop loss. I'm going to probably put it a penny under this gap here, or 2 pennies. 124 is really where I'm looking for a stop loss, because if it goes under this, okay, then this whole trade just failed. It's just nuts to me to see like you had this big move up, so we were definitely bullish. We had this massive uptrend. I don't think this thing's just going to just perish without a drastic move up. Okay, you have the highs here. You're kind of like looking at something like this. You got the lows here. You're getting to the point where something is going to happen. All right, something massive is going to happen somewhere in this area. We don't know. Something. You can expect price to just kind of like probably break out. I think price is going to come up here and maybe go up this massive move. But for me, honestly, for me to make 10%, from 150 on this. If I got it at 150, so it's not going to take that much of a gain. 150, you're looking at 166. Something in that entry that is my take profit. So 10% isn't going to be too hard to get this, but I also want to make sure my stop loss gives me enough wiggle room, enough, where I don't just get stopped out, where a wick just hits this EMA 20, it goes a little under and then it goes up. I think this is very bullish, guys. This is looking very good. I would not doubt it that we wake up and we're up over 50% with this kind of volatility of a stock. This stock is going to be very volatile. And if I make my 10%, I'm definitely going to hold some at break even, and I want to try to aim for 20%, 30%, 40%, every 10% increments. But I want to take out the majority of my shares at 10%, so I have no emotions in this trade. All right, this is my stock ABAT, American Battery Technology. You can see that they had a lot of positive news coming in here just recently, 2 days ago, and everything looks pretty good. This drop is a gift, in my opinion. If you got it way higher, you're probably not looking at that way. This is the strategy that I use. It has made me very profitable. It's made me have precise entries. I have a clear game plan, clear stop loss, stop loss and take profit, and in the end game, you're going to keep winning and winning. We have massive trades. VRME, we made money today. Why? Because we took that 10%. We bought this thing right here at the 233. Literally on this just to here, we made 12% here, and then we took it out because we always take our 10%. And then even when the market opened, it was up at 18%. But if you didn't take that gain, look at it. It just went tumbling down. We don't know what's going to happen. The market can give and take away your gains. You could be up 10% and now you're down 20%. You don't want that to happen, okay? So that's my analysis. ABAT is one of my most strongest companies right now that I'm looking into. Yes, it went a little below from the daily EMA 50, but you got to look at both time frames. And look at the most bottom time is the EMA 20 on the weekly, and that's going to coordinate with your daily EMA 50. All right, guys, we'll see what this stock happens. If you want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, click day trade alerts and you'll have access to my swing trades and day trades for $12 a month. It's going to be the cheapest thing you ever had with the most education that you're going to learn, okay? You're going to get my signals, day trades sent to your phone right here. We're on a 9-win streak on day trades, and you're going to get your swing trades sent to your phone, all notified before I get in and everything, and you'll find that here on day trade alerts, swing trade alerts. You're also going to get live streams where I go live mostly every day. It's going to be awesome. Day trading education, all posted in here. Swing trading education. You're going to love it, okay? So this is my analysis. This is how I've been doing momentum stocks. It works very good because you're waiting for price to pull back on where algos look to, and you buy it there, and you make a massive move. Have conservative profit targets. 10% is very good in my opinion. Rinse and repeat it, and you can make massive money in the long run. So I hope you can see you guys in the Discord. $12 a month if you subscribe on your computer. You avoid the iOS feed. That I recommend that. And if you have an Android, you will have to do it, subscribe on your computer, or just subscribe on your phone's browser like Google and Safari, and not through the app. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.